Let's now welcome on two-time PGA Tour winner, top 10 finisher at the PGA Championship and the U.S. Open in world number 17, Ben Griffin. Ben, joining us live there from TPC Deer Run. How's the week going so far for you?
Yeah, it's been good. Yesterday, just kind of hung out at the golf course, did a little training and PT, and then this morning, kind of same thing. Got in the gym and haven't swung a club yet here, but going to this afternoon. And yeah, excited to get the week going here at the John Deere. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Love that. So your story's pretty well known. Golfer turned loan officer turned golfer again. I'm curious, what was Ben Griffin like in the cubicle stage? In the office setting, were you hanging out by the water cooler? Were you bringing in bagels on Monday? Siloed? What were you like in the office?
That's funny. This is actually no one's really asked me these questions, and this is important. Yeah, someone actually asked me earlier, literally 10 minutes ago, what were you doing? Like, were you still playing golf? I was like, no, I was going to happy hours. Yeah. To answer your breakfast question, I mean, I was bringing in Pop-Tarts. Other people would bring in other stuff, we all had our things that we would just bring in from time to time. But yeah, I mean, it was like happy hours, go to the lake on the weekends. I'm a big, I used to be more of a lake guy. I guess I'm not quite as much now, just pretty much a weekend golfer. But yeah, we would go to the lake with friends, go out. I mean, just do what a normal 24-year-old, 25-year-old, I guess I was probably 24 at the time. What a normal 24-year-old would do is try to still pretend like they're in college and still, have fun with friends. And, but yeah, I mean, pretty much work during, Monday through Friday and occasional Sunday nights getting ready for the work week.
What do you think about PAL holding rates right now? The wait and see approach. You got a take on that?
I mean, as a loan officer, I mean, yes, we're directly tied to the 10-year treasury, but yeah, I mean, in terms of the interest rates for, the overall government, I can't answer any question. I don't think anyone knows the answer to that. I can't predict. No one can predict future interest rates, and I think the administration wants them a little bit lower. I think a lot of people in the United States would like them a little bit lower, but hey, the economy seems to be pretty good still.
I like this. Okay, this is good. Yeah, I didn't send that one ahead of time. I apologize. Okay, we can get back to your current career right now, playing the best golf of your life. I assume. If you've played better, please let me know. I'm just curious, how fun is it, confidence-wise, to step onto the golf course this year, even as opposed to last year? Like, just the different mindset when you step onto the golf course. What is that like? What's that difference like?
Yeah, it's pretty cool to obviously have had some success recently. It's been a different feel going to golf tournaments, doing media earlier in the week and then teeing up on Thursday, almost feeling like I'm kind of the favorite to win in a way. It's a different feeling, and it's very rewarding, and it just kind of adds to my confidence level, I would say. But yeah, I'm definitely playing the best golf of my career. It's been an awesome journey, and I feel like I still have more to kind of work on and improve as I continue on this progression. But yeah, it's been a ton of fun, and especially teeing it up on Thursdays. I mean, going back even maybe a year, you kind of have other thoughts that kind of can creep into your mind when you're starting off a tournament. Maybe some anxiousness. You don't know, go back even a year ago. It's like a week like this, I'm trying to play well and push my way into the playoffs and finish top 70. Now I'm in the Tour Championship, so I'm not worried about any of these external things that I wasn't necessarily worried about, but they always kind of creep into your head, regardless of what you said, what every player says. There's always things that guys are playing for. I feel like for me, I'm just playing to try to win, and I can tee it up this week and be super free, not necessarily be more aggressive, but just feel really smart going into the week and keep my mindset on trying to win the golf tournament rather than think about finishing positions or in terms of top 10s or top 20s or make the cut or whatever it is. So yeah, my goals are high. I'm excited. I'm very confident.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've kind of turned into the PGA Tour Ironman with how much you've played these last few seasons. 37 starts in 23, 35 in 24, probably more necessity, like you mentioned. 23 this week, though. You made that push to try to get into the top 50 for the Masters. Is this now just man, I've got the hot hand, let's keep it rolling type of situation for you?
Yeah, I think, look, I play a lot, and it's for a various of different reasons, but I think it's been awesome to continue to play when I've had success, because I think there's been players maybe in the past that have success and kind of start to go deviate from their normal schedules and maybe take a few more off, and maybe they don't kind of stay on the hot runs as long as they probably could, because golf is kind of a game of runs. So there's a lot of highs and there can be lows from time to time, and it's important when you're playing really well to play a lot and keep teeing it up. And so that's kind of what my strategy is. I'm trying to continue to play really well, continue to take notes on where I'm at with my game, with my swing, continue to do more and more in the gym, and think about my preparation for each and every tournament. Still doing the same thing the night before, kind of going through the golf course, marking my pin locations, checking on the wind, like playing strategy kind of before each round. And so I feel like after you win, you can kind of stop doing some of those things and feel like you have a little more flexibility. For me, I'm trying to do the same things I was doing leading up to this kind of stretch that I've been on. And so just trying to keep the pedal down and play a lot. I'm taking next week off, but that's more for preparation for the British to make sure I have enough practice time. So I'm going to fly Friday night and get there Saturday morning. And then I won't play the 3M just because the time change and travel. So I'll actually take 2 of the next 3 off, which is very rare for me, but it's for the right reasons. And then hopefully play kind of the rest of the year after that. And then the fall is kind of TBD. I want to play some international events. So hopeful to play some DP World events, but I'm not going to. I'll probably take a little break after the Tour Championship, and then obviously we have the Ryder Cup on the horizon. So I'm looking forward to probably being on that team and doing the right things to get there. And then after that we'll just kind of see.
What DP World Tour, what international events do you have maybe penciled in right now that you're eyeing?
There's a few. So basically the entire month of October is kind of free in my mind. So there's various different events. There's an event in India. There's the Spanish Open. There is the Genesis Korea Championship. There's a few events out there that I would consider playing. And November is tricky because I'm sponsored by Worldwide Technology. So I'll play in their event in Cabo. And then the RSM Classics in Sea Island, which is where I was basically living the last 5 or 6 years. So that's a convenient one for me. So I don't think I'd be able to play those Dubai events, but definitely looking to play the at least 1 or 2 of those that I just mentioned.
Yeah. Are you a big traveler outside of golf? Obviously, you get to go everywhere with golf, but do you get to travel a lot for personal leisure time, or are you just using golf to kind of travel combo?
I'd play too much to where I can't leisurely travel. I can't tell you the last time I leisurely traveled, actually, because I play every single. I skipped the Masters, but I was first alternate in the Hilton Head this year, so I was still on site. So I guess I traveled to Hilton Head and didn't play in that tournament, even though I played a practice round. Then the RBC Canadian I didn't play, but that was just kind of get home and reset and change the suitcase a little bit to get ready for summer events, as opposed to a lot of the spring events that could have been a little more cold. But yeah, I mean, looking the rest of the year, I'm traveling. I'm getting married in December, so we'll probably do some type of honeymoon, whether it's maybe tie it up with some of those DP World events and try to go somewhere while we're out there. So we might do it before the wedding, or maybe something just after. But I travel for a living, so it's. As golfers, your vacations are kind of when you have off weeks and can go home. Your home is like a vacation when you travel as much as professional golfers do.
Fair enough. Early congratulations. Let me be the first, I'm sure, to congratulate you on your marriage.
You actually are the first.
Oh, let's go.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm taking it. Clip it. Your increase in speed has been talked about a ton this year. You changed a lot. Diet, creatine, no booze anymore. What was the catalyst for those changes?
Yeah, just trying to be a better golfer. Trying to do the right things off the course to help me play better is very important. So, yeah, diet's played a role. Working out's played a role. I do drink alcohol, but only if it's celebratory or like off season, and I want to get together with friends or whatnot. But during the season, I haven't had a drink of any sort since Charles Schwab. I just feel way better. I feel amazing. It's nice to get on a good sleep schedule. My Whoop age says I'm 22, so that's pretty cool. I just looked at that the other night. So I'm like 7 years younger than what I'm supposed to be according to my Whoop. So yeah, it's all these things are cool. And yeah, the supplements I'm taking are pretty much solely just to make my body either one, feel better from an inflammation standpoint, or two, to actually help me a little bit with performance and muscle gain and some of those things.
You touched on your goals a little bit for the rest of the year. Do you allow yourself, one, are you like a goal setter at the beginning of the year, and have you adjusted those at all if you made any?
No, I don't set any goals.
No.
Not like like physical goals that compare myself against other people. In terms of like ranking or winning, I kind of set more daily goals of what I want to kind of accomplish. Maybe not necessarily daily, but kind of like weekly or things that I can control. So where do I want to get my swing? Where do I want to what do I want to do off the golf course that's going to make me better? So some of those things. So yeah, like this year was a big goal was working out more consistently, and that's paid off tremendously for sure. And so a lot of my goals aren't actually tied to finishes or tournaments or qualifying necessarily. Like yes, I am trying to play on the Ryder Cup team. Yes, I'm trying to win the tour championship or whatnot. But I'm trying to do the right things each and every day leading up to those to where they become very attainable.
Do you struggle at all staying in the moment, staying in the process of those goals and looking long-term, like to the Ryder Cup or to the tour championship or anything like that?
No, I'm super present. I'm
That's fair.
as present
You're better
as
than
it
me.
gets. Yeah. Like I've even gotten, I used to get like on the golf course, even I used to like kind of think about future holes that I'd be playing. Now I literally don't think about anything except like the next shot, which is really hard to do, but it's taken like a couple years of like actual training to be able to get to there mentally. And that's not like anything I can do with like a mental coach. It's more just like individually make sure I'm staying in the moment and process. And if I ever catch myself leaking to thinking ahead, just quickly getting my mind off that topic. So yeah, I'm pretty good at staying very present.
God bless you. Okay, here's one. You brought up the Ryder Cup. You brought up the Ryder Cup, 8th in the standings. Got to ask about it. Is there anyone in particular, non-Andrew Novak division, that you would love to pair up with if you're on the team?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd pair up well with most of the guys. I'd say I'm pretty friendly with everyone. Even like I think it'd be fun, especially if I continue on this trend of hitting it further and getting stronger. Playing with DeChambeau would be really fun. Try to hit a bunch of bombs out there with him. I feel like I still have a little bit more speed that I need to get to actually hang with him. But yeah, I mean, obviously me and Andrew team up very well. All you have to do is go back to the Zurich to see that. Kind of both formats, we're very comfortable playing with each other. But yeah, outside, I mean, I played with Maverick and Andrew at the U.S. Open. Both those guys I've played a ton of golf with throughout, even junior golf into college. I mean, Morikawa, Scheffler, like all these guys, most of the team I've played with for the last like 10 to 15 years. I would say there's a few outliers that are a little bit older, a couple that may be a touch younger. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I'd play well with just about any guy.
Okay, we got to talk about your shades too. They've kind of become your cape almost. There it is. Could you get the American flag like printed on those? You think?
We got to find a way.
No, but my buddy Shane Bacon wanted me to ask, what's the cutoff point in darkness between on and off? Because was there a round at the U.S. Open you didn't wear them because of the rain?
There might have been. Sometimes there's a few hole stretch where I'm like, I can't wear them because it's too dark. But there's also times where I'll wear them and I'm like, man, it is really dark right now. So yeah, there's a fine line. There is a line there. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know how to measure like lightness, but there is a point in time where if it's either raining, I will play if it's raining, but I kind of wish I'll have like windshield wipers on them so I can wipe them off. That'd be kind of cool. Might have to invent that. But yeah, they stay on most of the time.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to the USPTO to get that patent after this. Okay, final one. I ask everyone this. If you have one tip for amateurs, for you with the speed gains, I'm curious, what if someone's trying to get longer off the tee, average Joe, not practicing a lot, maybe gets out a couple times a month, few times a month, is there a route that you would suggest? Is it just as easy go to the gym or something with their swinger?
Yeah, I would say gym, diet, and mobility is the most important. So stretching every day, because most golfers that go out there, they'll play around once a week and then they'll be sore the next day. So trying to like make sure your body's in good enough shape to where when you tee it up, you're not going to get sore. That'll help you gain a few miles per hour.
All right, I think that's all we got for you, Ben. We'll have to have you on when Powell cuts these rates, and we can continue this conversation.
Sounds good. Let's wait for it.